that what you're saying, Dylan?
Not to the Britons. They weren't called that.
Exactly. We're not terrorists. We're freedom fighters. We're fighting for a new government.
Okay, ISIS. Dun dun dun! Can you give me more soda, please?
No. Mostly because I'm not near it.
Welcome to this penultimate, maybe ultimate, Deadrising podcast.
I don't know why that was bothering me.
What?
The fact that I just saw him holding it over you and you're just reaching for it and I'm just like, hand him the soda.
I was going to see
I'm
how
Vaughn.
far.
Because it's like every time you inched a little closer, he was slowly bringing it away from you.
Yeah, it was very subtle. Alright, I'm Vaughn. This is my channel.
I'm Stefan. This is not my channel.
And that's Dylan.
This is not my channel, and it's not Stefan's.
Wow, way to copy me.
Hey, you took the best joke.
Alright, so, well.
I would have put in a
Everything is lined up
shameless plug, but we don't do those anymore.
Hey, you guys can shamelessly plug yourself.
Go watch Woolly World.
That's not my channel. It's our collab.
Doom is good.
Doom's a stream you're doing. It's not on your...
I'm gonna be...
Unless you're
I'm gonna be
uploading
taking
it.
our... you playing and putting it on my channel.
Oh.
Doom is a good game. It is a fun one.
Phenomenal.
Have you played it?
No.
How did you play it?
I haven't. I lied to you.
I lied. I just wanted to sound cool.
It's so much fun. It's like, if you ever read the Doom comic made by Marvel,
Oh,
it's exactly what it is. It's all it is. It's literally 20% rip and tear and 80% blood. Alright, so...
I gotta get it.
Ugh.
The multiplayer is phenomenal. There's a game mode called Freeze Tag. And it is really fun because it is exactly what you expect.
Yeah, there's like no ice involved. I don't
There
know.
is.
Is there?
Like,
Okay.
like, I shot a guy with a rocket launcher. Like, when you kill someone, they become a block of ice. So I shot someone with a rocket launcher and they became ice. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't fucking make sense.
That's not how this works.
Alright, so...
So C4, we have it and they wanted it.
No, they actually, C4 is planted.
Yeah.
Cool, I don't remember doing that.
You didn't do it.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to touch this because last time I touched that and wasn't paying attention, I accidentally shaved my arm.
I don't know how you accidentally do that.
Because, Stefan, I zone out. Hard.
Like, Vaughn just had one of my razors
Okay,
here.
first off, it's skin activated.
Yeah, it only, like, starts working once it's made skin contact. And he's just, like, talking in mid-conversation. He's, like, still continuing
running
the
it up the
conversation,
side of
and
his
he's just
arm.
running it up the side of his arm. And Dylan and I are just staring at him, and he's, like, just looking at us like, what? As he continues doing it. And then Dylan and I look at each other, and he's just like, Vaughn! And he's like, oh!
Oh!
He did not realize he was shaving his own arm.
How's that growing back, by the way?
And actually, now I have hair back there. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I don't have...
I was worried it wasn't going to grow back.
Like, actually, for a while, it didn't. Like, I'm just happy I don't have, like, a strand of just no hair on my arm now. It felt so
I
weird.
thought I would have to shave my entire left arm, and if I did that, I would have to shave the right one because it would feel left out.
I have to shave my legs so I don't have any hairy limbs. Alright, so, Deadrising.
Hairy limbs.
You guys are, you wake up,
We woke up.
and you get to the meeting room.
Huh, I just had the weirdest dream that we joined up with the enemy.
Inside living room is Ares, Artemis. The meeting room, not the living room. Ares.
Hey fam, what's up? Coming down the stairs.
New
What's for
series
breakfast?
coming to you.
Starring Rob
I was gonna say
Schneider.
Ares as Rob Schneider.
The parody of the Deadrising campaign.
Alright, so, we have, there's Ares, Artemis.
It's their bakery.
I can't remember, for some reason, the last.
Kronos?
Hephaestus and Kronos all in the meeting room.
I'm surprised Hephaestus lived. I should have driven slower.
Wow.
I don't like him.
I don't like him.
So, Kronos says, today's the day. Military will be coming in, and as soon as that happens, we blow up their support. Now, this probably will enact a very violent battle, because you see...
They're the military, and they're going to be angry about
They're
it.
going to be extremely angry about it. But, our scouts have said that they're already in town.
Oh.
You see,
We goofed.
surprisingly, they, after we all went to sleep last night, they dropped in.
It's like they're efficient or something and trained for these scenarios.
But the thing is, it wasn't the extraction team that came in. It was the team that made the It's a team that's making the extraction team safe. You see, they came in and took care of all the zombies.
No more zombies?
But now we have trained military professionals walking through the streets.
Huh.
As soon as our bomb goes off, which they are going to because they are set on a timer.
Hephaestus, have you worked on any blueprints that launch cars? That would make things a little easier for us.
What do you mean launch cars?
Just cars into the air on top of the enemy.
How? Where would we even put that?
I mean...
On another car!
On a bigger car!
Now you're thinking! No, but, no, I didn't really, I'm sorry.
Whatever. You were dying, I suppose I can't hold it over your head.
Yes, I was in fact dying. Now, Chrono says, alright, so, I suggest, for the plan, what we do today is this. Today's plan is extremely simple.
Kill anything that isn't us.
Now, that is true.
Yes, I mean, you're not wrong, but there's something else.
My plan is this. We're over here in Industrial.
Yes.
You guys know where the evacuation pad is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, once the C4 goes off and blows up the evacuation pad, it's not, if our calculations are correct, it's not going to kill them. It's just going to leave them stranded. We need to take them hostage. Or kill them.
Hostage might be better.
They're going to put up a fight.
Hephaestus, how good are you at not killing people?
I'm in no mood to fight.
What?
What? You almost die and you're not ready to go out the next day?
Kronos actually says, hold up. Today, you're teaming up with Ares.
Whoa!
Hey, big man, what's up?
He just looks at you and nods.
Come on, don't leave me hanging.
He just nods. He decides to look at Stefan's movie rack and puts on The Last Holiday starring Queen Latifah.
That was such a good movie.
No, it wasn't. Don't
Yes,
even
it was. It
fucking
was
lie.
fantastic.
Don't lie.
By the way, don't word that as Stefan's movie rack. That's just a movie rack that's been down
Personally,
here since
Stefan's movie rack.
I don't think any of those are my movie.
Here's your favorite movie, Stefan. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
With Rob? No.
That makes me sad.
Get your squeak on. Come on, bro.
Like, I'm actually really
There's
sad.
no disc in here. Oh,
Yeah,
there
there
is.
Like, those movies make me really sad.
What about the Squeakquel or Chipwrecked?
I didn't see either of those.
There's also a fourth one.
Road trip.
Which
Road
The
chip.
Road Chimp.
also made me
Chip.
sad when it was announced.
Yeah, Road Chimp. My bad. Yeah, they become monkeys.
There, it would make more sense.
All right, so Ares says in approximately 2 hours, once the helicopter lands and the explosion happens, we go in during the hubbub, we grab them, we extract them.
All right, sounds good to me.
And then they drop the nuke on the town. What not?
They don't have nukes, do they? Are they? Is
It's
it?
the U.S. military.
No, I mean, is the reason that they put the walls up is just to?
I mean, this is the U.S. military.
Great.
They probably were gonna.
Do we have underground bunkers?
We are in an underground bunker.
I mean, like underground bunkers. Like they're a bunker that's in this bunker that goes deeper.
No, this is as safe as it gets.
Man, this is a piece of crap.
Look at this piece of shit sitting in our living room.
All right, so so you guys wait 2 hours. You guys, because knowing your characters, you guys are antsy and want to get out there. But Kronos and Ares both tell you to wait.
I have an idea.
What?
Why don't we make something that makes it easier to catch them? Do we have like a net gun? Just, foonk! He just grabs them and wraps them around in the net, and they're left there like little tiny burritos that are screaming for help.
Yeah, one of those. I'm just gonna look at them. Yeah.
That'd work.
Yeah.
That'd keep us safe.
Hephaestus goes in the back and just like, I guess I can pull something together in an hour.
All right. You're using that because you're good at guns.
Okay.
Or throwing things.
I'm not gonna go. Oh man, that's not how guns work.
Tink!
Just throw the gun at him.
What? You mean
That'll
the gun
work.
doesn't become the net mid-throw?
That would be pretty cool.
So, once it's time to go, you hear the.
That was loud.
Well, yes, it's a live C4.
Oh,
So-
the bomb went off. We had
As
like
that comes out, Hephaestus hobbles out holding a spear. He's like, I only have one,
Cool.
I'm not going to use it.
but it should be able to capture about a 50-foot by 50-foot radius.
Holy fuck!
You made that in an hour?
All you have to do is throw it up at the right angle, and when it reaches its arc, the net will come down and capture anything.
Anything?
It's using a
Is that
titanium wire net.
Is it electrified too?
No. I mean, if you shock the net, the wire is titanium. It is metal.
Yeah, but we're trying not to kill them.
No, it wouldn't kill him. It'd just shock him. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah,
So who's taking this
I'll
spear?
take the spear.
Giving him a smear. Oh yeah, since it's the new session, we get
What is the Flames of Fury again?
that was the gun from Karen.
Ah.
Not a gun, but it was like arm throwers. Use the arm throwers.
I need a pencil
Okay.
that we forget. Oh, you have one.
Yeah.
What happens if I need to erase something?
You take off that
What's
cap.
the spear called?
It's just that spear.
That spear.
That spear. Got it.
Do we get an extra thing for like the boss?
Ah.
For being bosses, we get like either another action or another reroll.
Okay, which one do you want?
I have 2 actions and I have 2 rerolls,
I
so I'll
think
get
I-
3 actions, 2 rerolls.
I have 3 actions.
Yeah, you just have straight 3 actions.
So you get
Maybe
3
I should
actions,
take-
2 rules.
3 actions, 2
Maybe
rerolls.
I was just gonna keep going for actions, but maybe with this net I should have 1 reroll
It would save you some.
4 actions, so I can do everything.
because I think I can only use this thing once, and I don't want to mess up my one chance.
Think
with
of it
it.
like this: in one action, you can basically run, let's say, like 20 feet.
How many of those things do you have?
Like, I have 2 actions, 2 rerolls.
Thinking like in one action, you can run about 20 feet.
Is that after today?
No.
Because how do
this
I
is-
only have 3 things if you have 4 things?
I used 2.
2 rerolls.
Yeah, so it's 1 and then 2 actions. 1 more action. I only
Yeah.
used 2.
Oh, okay, so we are even on that.
Yeah.
Alright, you think I should grab a reroll or just keep going actions?
I think reroll would be good for
So
you. Just
I'm
in
trying to
case.
tell you this: in one action, you can run about 20 feet. 4 actions, that's 80 feet. Could you imagine? And in one action is like in the span of like a couple
I'm on
seconds.
long range.
I know, but could you imagine how like 80 feet in literally the span of like 3 seconds? You're literally
You're
flat.
hulking out.
Or okay, 60 feet, and then you stab them.
Oh, tink.
I don't know. Now you're making it hard for me to decide.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so while you're deciding, who here saw Civil War?
I have
didn't.
not seen Civil
I
War
saw
yet.
Civil War because
I
there's a
heard it was
website.
absolutely fantastic.
Winter Soldier was better.
Winter
I
Soldier
didn't see
was
Winter
better.
Soldier.
I
A
heard
lot of
that-
people like I've heard a lot of people like say good and bad about it.
Uh-huh.
Like a lot of people are like, it's a good comic movie, but it's not like the best. And I agree with them. It's not the best,
Uh-huh.
but there are a lot of things going good for it. Like, but my biggest complaint, my ultimate biggest complaint is,
Not enough Batman.
Black Panther was phenomenal.
Yeah.
If Tony Stark and Steve Rogers had literally just sat down for 1 second and just said, "Hey, listen to me.
Uh-huh.
Here's what's going on in my perspective. Here's what's going on with your perspective. Something seemed wrong here? Exactly. Something fucky's going on.
So what you're telling me is
If
that
they just talked, the movie would be over in half an hour."
That's the scenario. That's like a trope in anything
Okay,
ever.
slight spoiler, Bucky gets framed for the murder of the King of Wakanda. Happened in the first half hour. And so
I
that's,
thought White Gorilla killed him.
What?
so this starts the whole plot.
Yeah.
And so Steve Rogers is like, Bucky wouldn't do that. He's not mind controlled anymore. So then he tries fighting Bucky. Well, if he had just told Iron Man, hey, Bucky wasn't even in the same state when this happened,
Bucky was in Wisconsin eating
No,
cheese.
sorry, wrong country. It happened in Vienna. He was in Bucharest.
Bucharest.
And everyone's like, global manhunt for Bucky. Okay, how do you really expect him to get from Vienna to Bucharest in literally the matter of hours? When he has no help and everyone's on a manhunt for him.
Teleport.
He
Teleport.
can't.
This
Hey,
is
you
our-
So
know,
that's what I'm just saying, like, if they literally just talked and...
He glides with style.
If they literally just talked, the movie could have been over. And there's so many... Like, even when... Like... Iron Man finally finds out, like, oh my god, he's being framed. It's already too late for everything to go back to normal. So, it was just so upsetting. But Spider-Man was great.
okay, I gotta ask about that. When any advertisement of that came in, why was the big focus Spider-Man's gonna be in it?
Because, this is actually big news. Marvel hasn't owned Spider-Man in a long time.
Really?
Yeah, it's been owned by Sony.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we
Okay.
get shitty Sony movies.
It's true.
I mean, Fox owns Fantastic Four. And
Why do
X-Men.
they want that? Why does anyone want Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four is no longer a comic.
Like, good. It was not...
Like, I think they just want Fantastic Four because they want Doctor Doom. And I don't blame them.
that's the only real thing. That's the
Yeah.
only benefit to keep from it.
Yeah.
Just
but
make a Doctor Doom movie.
I am always
Dr. Doom,
always
where he
confused
wins?
about the fact of how did the
Yes!
Fantastic Four ever accomplish anything?
Would you watch a movie that's just Doctor Doom winning?
Yes, because that's how it should have been.
That's how it should be.
Like, you know, I'm not just saying that because I don't like any of the members of the Fantastic Four.
Are you sure you're not a
I'm
Doom
saying
bot, buddy?
that because I truly believe that they would have stood no chance against him.
Doctor
I
Doom
don't-
is seriously a super genius who has the powers of ultimate science and ultimate magic with him, and he gets defeated by a girl who can turn invisible, a guy who can stretch, a rock,
And a
someone
dude who can light
control
himself on fire.
He gets beat by a firebender, a rock, invisible girl, and a stretchy dude.
But I am never able
What
to
the fuck is
understand
Stretch Armstrong gonna
how
do?
those four people could even be half of a match for Doctor Doom. It just makes no
Plot
sense
armor,
to me.
dude.
That's
Oh.
what it is.
Except when, okay, the only time I can accept them winning is when they all fuse into Johnny Storm.
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage!
Punch him in the robot dick.
No, when they all form into Johnny Storm, and like he becomes like stretchy rock, fire, invisible dude. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Though,
Oh my
right?
god, it was so fucking stupid.
'Cause that's how they defeated the Silver Surfer.
Okay,
Who
so
wasn't the bad guy in that movie?
but
That
like,
was the clown.
when it comes to the Fantastic Four, like, okay, I think that two of them have horrible powers, honestly.
Thing in
Like-
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because
like-
at least Invisible Woman can like use some like form of like telepathy.
Force
like,
fields.
okay, see,
That's
like,
how she. That's actually how she.
I
I
know she
don't-
killed people with them.
the ability,
Crush them.
his ability to stretch has potential to be a good power, but he doesn't use it correctly.
I'm gonna use it to help me do science.
All right, I'm gonna use it to hold them.
Like, that's his go-to
Why-
move, and it's not like he has extra strength when he stretches.
No.
He's still like
He's just
his
like a
normal
fucking-
self, and
he's
he was
a
a
loop of
wimpy
Play-Doh.
scientist.
You know my favorite thing ever is when like he tried in one of the comics. I remember him trying to like wrap around the Human Torch. You know what the Human Torch did?
Lit
On
on
fire!
fire! And this is supposed to be the smart one of the group.
Look, he could have
Oh,
launched.
actually, Peter Parker's smarter than Reed
I
Richards.
know,
Yeah.
because everyone should be smarter than
Him
Reed Richards.
and Thing could have had a really good thing going, where he could just stretch back into a
And just
slingshot
launch
and
him.
launch Thing.
Yes.
They could have worked together, but you know what they don't ever do? Work
And
together!
they're supposed to be a team. These are all the reasons I
They all
don't
hate
like
each other
This
so
is
much.
These are
Literally,
all like
Thing's
why?
power is that he's a really, really crusty old fucking Cheeto.
Did you know in,
Like, why are they working together? They could just join other teams and be useful.
in the, actually, okay, so back to Civil War. In the comics, Fantastic Four, the Civil War was so detrimental to Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman's relationship that they actually got a divorce, quit the Fantastic Four, Black Panther and Storm took their places.
And then they were good.
Because they had basically a God of Storms and Black Panther.
Then they were good. They were a good team.
Good team.
Can we admit that Black Panther deserves way more because of how
Can we
fucking
admit
awesome
that I
he is?
hope that they're the only...
His suit's made of vibranium.
Yes!
And he's a badass.
Okay,
Yes!
So, if when they joined the Fantastic Four, the only flaw is they probably didn't change the name.
No, they didn't.
They should. Because that's a stupid name, too. There was no...
Simon joined them for a couple of missions, and they didn't change the name.
Just to get some fucking money.
The only thing that I can say I like about Fantastic Four is that they introduced good villains.
Mole Man?
No, okay,
come on,
okay,
dude.
fine. They introduced.
They introduced Doctor
They
Doom
introduced
and
Dr.
Galactus.
Doom.
Yeah,
Galactus.
2 good people. They introduced 2 good villains. All right. Everything else was downhill from there because I'm pretty sure those were the first 2.
Have you seen?
What about Asbestos Man?
I don't give.
Have you seen Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer?
I have not.
Okay.
No, wait, I did.
Galactus
Hated
is in it.
Hated it.
You mean the fucking Cloud?
It
The
was
Cloud?
stupid. They were like, "Hey, we don't have a budget."
and Silver Surfer also changes your powers when you touch him.
Yeah, it was like, turns out we spent all the money on making this real silver. I don't know if that's true, but no, they did. They put no effort into it, which is surprising that it got a sequel in the first place because they put no effort into the
Silver
first
Surfer
one.
was the best part of that movie, and it was still a shitty movie.
Yeah. So
Like-
Cronus looks over and is like, guys, you've been talking about this for 20 minutes now.
He was like,
Are
"Alright,
we gonna go through the mission?
It's like you guys get out of your day and you realize everyone's arrested. You guys realize everyone's arrested. The military is they're like, you guys have been talking about Fantastic Four for so long we didn't need to arrest you. You guys debilitated yourselves.
Yeah, really. And who'd have thought Ares had such of a knowledge in this?
I'm sorry, Fantastic Four is so shitty.
No, it's so
Look, man,
bad.
I understand completely.
Did they know what they were making when they made it?
What do you think, officer? Oh yeah, it was a bad idea.
Okay. Who here has seen Fan Four Stick?
No.
The newest Fantastic Four?
No. I gave up on
It's horrible.
I didn't pay to see either of the first 2 movies. I just saw them through circumstance. You think I'm gonna go pay to see a reboot?
So the thing that upsets me about the reboot is
It might have actually been something good. I have heard about this.
Yeah, because the editors took all the stuff that made the movie, like the director did all the stuff that was supposed to make the movie really good. The editors took it out for time constraints.
Yeah.
And guess what? There's a huge year-long gap in the middle of the movie, and the director had so much stuff about that year. It wasn't supposed to be a gap. It was supposed to go over that year, but the editors took it out. Also, half the scenes in the trailers aren't in the movie because the editors took them out. It was also...
it's gotta suck if you're...
Also, Dr. Doom doesn't show up till the very last half hour.
Yeah.
And then he gets killed because, he just does. Because...
Yeah.
that makes more sense than the Fantastic Four actually winning a fight against him.
Yeah, it was I was trying to watch it, it was what happened, Ben Grimm punches him so... Also, Ben Grimm's It's Clobbering Time, most upsetting part about that movie.
Okay.
You know why?
Because it wasn't a good catchphrase in the first
No,
place?
you know where he gets the catchphrase from in the movie? You see, when Ben Grimm was a child, he was sumo from Clarence. But you see, his family was abusive. And his brother, whenever he beat him up, would say, it's clobbering time.
I say this so I can remember my emotional scars and be filled with rage when I beat up my enemies.
And so, the very last line is, Dr. Doom, all, staggered, and Ben Grimm just punches him, it's clobbering time, and sends him into, this multi-dimensional vortex. And, we're never going to see him ever again, because he physically doesn't exist on this plane of existence.
How did he... how strong do they think he is?
He's been able to go one-on-one with the Hulk.
I understand that, but,
Cheetos. Cheetos are pretty strong.
Have you ever seen a stale Cheeto? It's it feels like a brick.
Imagine a giant Cheeto, and that's
See
thing.
Jasper.
Yeah, I was expecting someone...
No, not a
to say
puff
that.
one. The hard
Oh, yeah,
ones.
Cheeto Puff. Yeah.
Not a Cheeto Puff.
But yeah, it was horrible. It's almost as bad as the 1988 version.
What do you think, Artemis?
Alright, let's get back to the game. I can talk about bad comic characters all day.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ares is okay, we're going to lead the charge. We're gonna go to this evacuation point. Let's go.
All
What are your
right.
thoughts on Fantastic Four, if I may ask?
He was in on that whole conversation.
I know, right?
He brought up Civil War. Hey, I know we're about to go on a mission, but either of you two see Civil War? You guys have cable here?
Oh my god!
All right, so yeah, you guys get out of the bunker. You guys get up, and you see like a giant smoke cloud where the evacuation point
I'm
was.
gonna put my thumb up.
Nice.
No, towards it, so I can cover the mushroom.
Oh, jeez.
We're safe enough distance.
We're safe enough a distance from the radiation.
All right, so,
Start to get closer, and oh no!
so you guys start going towards there. We know that people are in fact just like slightly dazed and uninjured.
Mm-hmm.
When you're about halfway there, both of you like roll d20 for me, please.
17.
7.
All right, Dylan.
Yeah.
You're gonna see like a slight like glimmer,
Okay.
like mirror almost like reflecting in the sun from like over there.
I'm gonna bring this up.
Oh no! I'm just telling you what you see.
Hey,
I want you to
what's
roll
that?
roll d20 for dodge,
Oh.
and Stefan, you're gonna roll 1 too, but not after him.
16?
All right. What do you have a dodge skill?
Yes.
Okay. What is it?
Master.
All right. Good.
You can re-roll that.
I could. I took a reroll.
You gotta reroll.
It was the
Oh
same
my
number.
god.
I don't want it anymore.
What is it?
It was 3.
Can I like do my dodge to like do it both?
So actually, no. What? Since you did see it, wait, hand that to me because that's my PS4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like
I'm gonna put that on your bed. Take the map.
I need the map.
I need more room to roll my die.
Wow, you're right. This is a shitty die.
It's probably upset that I threw it at the wall.
All right, so-
upsetness.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll,
Frustration.
so what happens is you don't understand what's going on, but you see Dylan's character like dodge into you and knocks you down, and you just hear and like a bullet like just hits the dirt behind you.
Saved your life.
Cool.
Ares says they expect us, and so he just pulls up this giant shield.
Get behind the shield.
I have a
And then-
normal-sized one.
No, he pulls up this giant shield, and then like from like out of nowhere, he just pulled out a huge machine gun, and he starts charging, firing at them.
Oh
I
my
thought
God.
we were gonna do the hostages.
Too late.
We just need one.
Throw the spear.
I'm gonna throw.
You have to run up a little bit closer, but yeah,
I'm gonna run
you
up a
have
little
enough action.
closer, and then use my second action to throw that spear.
That spear.
Oh,
Come
reroll
on.
that.
Come on. Ugh. I don't want that die either anymore. Alright, so the spear failed.
Yeah, you end up like you're just like, all right, calculating the trajectory.
And you just
And you just throw it. It's just gone.
into the sun. You look up at the sun, just
No, you capture the sun.
government, stop fighting. We have the sun hostage.
Okay, now we're talking about
Dylan,
like
can
comic
you
book
give me
villain.
that die I aggressively threw at a wall?
If
I'm
we're
gonna
holding
do
the sun hostage, it's like comic book villain right
I'm
there.
gonna do a bluff to see if that works.
Are
No.
you kidding? Okay, well I have one action.
I have a cold gun and I have the sun.
I have one action left, but I don't have that spear anymore. I have no idea where it went, right?
It's just gone.
It's like, huh.
A helpless deer is probably captured.
I'm just gonna go, huh.
Neat.
Maybe I
Neat.
think I went a little overboard with the throw there.
You think? That's
Yeah.
real fucking neato throw
Yeah,
right there,
yeah.
buddy.
I mean, I guess I should have just walked up to them and just stabbed someone with it and had the net come out that way, huh?
Oh my god, it would have gone through them.
Only one guy.
Oh boy.
Well,
We should stop Ares. He's killing.
we at least should capture
You
two
just see
people.
like Ariel like,
Hey, there
like,
are...
oh, like he's just blocking everything.
I don't know, I'm sure he will leave at least 2 alive.
At least 2? Yeah,
Okay.
no, I don't count on that. You should probably, like, electrify someone, and then I can just grab them.
All right.
Maybe
I'm
break
gonna
their
try
arms
to
and legs.
electrify one person with my shock
Alright, so as you get
treatment.
in the midst of the battle, smoke is clearing. You know there's like
There's already no one left.
no, there's dead bodies, but like because the shield Ares is more like blind firing, and like when you see him run out, you hear the gun click, and he just drops it and pulls another one out of nowhere. Oh yeah, he's like Reaper from Overwatch.
Oh, jeez.
It's time to reach.
He is!
No, actually, he's more like fuck, my favorite gun.
Commando?
No, TDR.
Yeah, he's TDR.
All right.
His guns explode when he's done with
So,
them.
how many military personnel are here?
Oh, there's at least 30 still standing. There's like, there's one guy like hiding behind a bunker who has like special, like he's not hiding behind a bunker, but like he's hiding behind like protection, and he's like wearing good clothes, so you can tell that he's like the higher up.
We need him.
Let's capture him while
All right.
Hermes takes care of these other guys.
So as you start running up, you see two guys with green berets on show up, and they pull out knives, and they say, "Are you with him?"
No! God protect us!
Do a bluff check. Remember, Stefan's wearing Spartan armor.
Oh, yeah. 11. One more. No, 11.
Yeah, he's not gonna believe you.
Okay, I'm just gonna. You got one more action.
I do have one more action.
No! God help us! No! God help you!
Should I do that?
Yeah, why not?
Which one should I hit, and what should I hit him with? I guess I could master bolt them, or should I sharp shoulder them?
He's like,
No! God help you! So throwing knives at us, so I'll throw knives at them. Why
they're
not?
not gonna throw. They're gonna head and fight you with them.
Good. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Fuck him up.
Oh!
The special die. All
I
right,
got 20. I guess that makes up for the 3 and 4
so
I
you
rolled
just, like,
earlier.
You grab your shoulder, and they look at you quizzically, and you just like, "No, God help you!" And you just like fling these circular blades, and like they get the two like guards like, "Oh fuck!"
I'm a
shit.
legendary thrower.
Yeah, I know. And like it gets them, and they fall down. And so like the battle is going on. You see that Ares drops another heavy machine gun, and he drops the shield and just picks up 2 giant swords out of his pocket.
That!
And he just starts like cycloning, just like spinning around in circles.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot him with electricity so he spins even better.
All right, roll.
Is that something I can do?
Yeah.
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 We're gonna shoot you!
That's what happens in Deadrising. If you shoot someone with electricity, they fucking spaz out.
14.
All right, so
9.
you fire at
Okay.
him, and like he just starts spinning like a cyclone.
Oh my god!
Bloodshed is everywhere.
Alright, I'm gonna go up and tackle the guy.
What guy?
The
The
third
high
guy.
up guy.
He's behind cover, so you're gonna have to like.
He dives through the glass.
I have
Alright.
3 actions to do this.
All right, roll. See if you can break if you break the glass.
I assume it's a slightly underground bunker with a thing of like glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's a reroll. 6.
You know, if you rerolls.
Pong! Ah!
Yeah, like, you don't like. You crack the glass, and you're like, it's really tough glass.
Pong!
Ah! Headbutt it!
Oh, this is really hard. Why don't you just use your sledgehammer with a knife on it?
A scythe, you mean?
My crammer?
Yeah.
It's got a scythe now.
Oh yeah. See, it's even stronger. Like just fucking use something that is meant for destroying.
Okay.
You have a hammer and you chose to headbutt the glass?
Okay. It shows you how crazy I am! 11.
11.
Yeah. See, you just smash. You hear? Oh shit!
And I'm gonna use the laxed action. Could I like jump in and...
You can jump in,
And
but
give
you can't
him
really
a
see him
big
because
hug.
like he's like hiding. And
Okay, I'll
you,
do
like
that.
you jump in.
Would that like be a dodge so that I can like jump in and get behind cover too?
No, because no one's attacking you.
Yeah, I think they're all dead.
No, like Ares is taking care of most of the
Okay,
action.
then yeah, I'm gonna.
So you just see your friend run up, slam his head into the glass.
There you go. Oh!
What was I thinking?
Pulls out a hammer, breaks it, and then jumps in. So what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna get. Ares seems to have this under control. I offered my assistance and made him spin better.
So you're gonna jump in?
Sure.
All right. So you jump in. That's one action.
Yes, 3 more.
You see in the dark. You see in the room that there's the higher up guy sitting there cowering, and you see Dylan's character just starting rubbing his head.
What else is in the room?
An exit and the window.
Nothing I can.
Throw at him.
Can I use this guy? What is this guy wearing?
He's wearing a blue suit with badges.
Is he wearing like a nice button-down shirt?
Yes.
I want to take that shirt off him and use it to tie him up.
Give me a shirt. You don't have to tell me twice.
All right.
Because I don't know what else to tie him up with.
Roll d20. You need to
7.
overpower him.
You need
He's
to...
already. I'll allow it because he's pretty terrified right now. You just push him down and just start taking his clothes off.
Okay.
Oh my god, you guys are the weirdest terrorists ever!
Like, oh my
I'll
god.
put the suit part back on him, but I'm tying him up with his button-down shirt.
Okay.
He's got an undershirt that says America Rocks.
Did he have an undershirt?
No.
Okay.
So you tie him up. You're like, what do you guys want from me?
Okay, here, I'm gonna, like, tie him up with the shirt, and then I'm gonna, like, use his own tie to also bind his hands.
Okay.
And he says, what do you guys want from me?
Yeah.
I
What?
don't know. I don't know.
We just wanted to save the survivors of this town.
What's your name?
Sergeant?
That's not your name no more.
Okay.
Shut up,
Your
bitch
name
boy.
was Sergeant?
You didn't let me finish.
Shut up, baby back bitch. You're Sergeant Baby Back Bitch now. What's your name?
Sergeant Baby Back Bitch.
That's right,
Oh,
okay. What, did you want his real name? What's your real name?
No, I don't care. I'm gonna throw him out the window, and then we're gonna climb out it normally.
Instead of going out the exit,
Where does it lead?
it just leads up.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just know it has like one lock on it.
Okay. I'm too good at throwing, so I probably shouldn't throw him anyway.
You throw him into the
Like,
sun.
remember the spear?
So yeah, you open up the door, you have him over your shoulder, and you notice that Ares is just sitting there covered in blood with these 2 swords. He has bullet holes all over him, but he doesn't seem to mind.
What's
the
up?
deed is done.
Yes.
Let's
We
go.
got a hostage.
He is what we needed. Let's go.
Whoa!
I know. I told you we'd get at least one.
All
So
right.
you gotta get back to the base. And in the base, Chronos congratulates you. Says, you 2 deserve a rest. Go to your rooms. I'll be back. I'm going to interrogate this fellow.
Cool.
Can I help?
No.
Why?
This is for me and me alone.
The spear didn't work.
It's okay.
It was the spear that wasn't working. Yeah.
So you guys all go to your room.
I'll go to my room.
I
I'm a
also
fucking
still
rebel. I'm
have
going
it
to
in my.
Stefan's room.
I still can't erase it because I don't have an eraser.
Hey, Ares, you want to talk more about Civil War?
So after half an hour, you hear an explosion. This time extremely close. Like inside the bunker.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Alright, so as you investigate, you notice it's towards the room where where Kronos was taking the sergeant.
I'm gonna walk towards it.
Alright, so you get in the room, and inside the room, you just see bits and pieces of what used to be Kronos.
Oh, fuck.
And sitting at the other end, you just see the guy that you guys brought in as a hostage, like just standing there shirtless, extremely jacked. Like you understand, like he wasn't this muscular before, holding a grenade launcher. And he says, "You guys brought me exactly where I wanted you to."
I know.
Yeah.
Those were our orders.
What?
It was part of the plan, man. Good job.
Do a
I'm
bluff
sorry.
check. Do a bluff check.
Okay.
You have bluff?
Yeah, I have speech.
Okay.
Nope.
Redo it. You got one
I
more.
got one redo.
Oh.
Ah! I'm not gonna throw this one because it might
Do you
be.
have bluff?
No, but I can try.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very hard for you.
7. 10.
Yeah, no.
Sorry for calling your baby back, bitch.
I got 16 now.
Did you roll 16?
I have another action.
Okay.
I have actions.
So, yeah, it's a -4, and you needed 10 or better. So you got 12. He looks at you and says, "You're military?
Of course.
What's your names and ranks?"
You first.
You might. I don't know much about the military.
All right, private first class. Fuck. Yeah. He's on to us.
I didn't expect to get this far.
Private first cast O'Malley.
What should I say?
Sergeant first class, whatever name you want. And this is Sergeant first class Swanson.
I've never heard of either of you, but if you gentlemen are here to rescue me, I salute you.
All right. I'm sorry I called you baby back bitch.
It's
I had to
okay.
keep up.
He does not shake your hand.
Keep up in front of who?
It's time. It's time we get out of here.
Yeah.
Yes. Let us go.
We have a second. We have another evac point. Luckily, we did not locally tell everyone the real evac point because we knew we were going to get attacked as soon as possible.
You know, it really makes
So
sense.
there's two ways we can play this out. All right. We could either keep going.
Double
with
cross
this.
the double cross?
Yeah, keep going with this and escape, or actually lure this guy into some elaborate trap.
I'm okay with a double cross, double cross.
What's a double cross? Double cross.
Okay, so we double crossed them the first time, but now we're gonna double cross back to them.
All right, so you're gonna become good guys again. Okay.
Oh wait, I guess not really. I think it's a little too late to be good.
You guys
guys
are
at
terrible
this
people. You
point.
guys will always be terrible people.
I'm not a terrible person.
Let's just we'll decide when we see how this plays
So
out.
he takes you guys. He has you guys lead him out. He guys takes you to a grassy part of the burbs. You know this area. This is where you
Wow,
found.
we got here fast.
Well, no, it takes a while.
Okay.
But luckily, the streets are clear because of Secret Service everywhere.
Did
You
no
just
one
see like Navy SEALs and like Black Ops everywhere.
did no one else hear the explosion?
What do you mean? What explosion?
Like Ares and Artemis and
Oh, they did, but you don't know what's going on with them.
I've got. Actually, can I have, while we're doing this, can I have the radio on? So that it's outputting, sound?
like
Okay.
Kronos had the other end though.
Yeah, Crow's at the other end, and he's destroyed.
There's no reason to say that it's completely destroyed. I mean, it could have.
He was
His
blown up.
body could have shielded it.
Oh my god. So you get to the grassy parts of the burbs where you recognize that this is where you found Hades' staff.
Right.
You mean invisible blackness void?
I like that name much
You
better.
find, actually people being loaded onto several helicopters, and like people are being lifted off and over the thing. Like,
Wow.
you know that they're literally just lifting them over the
Are they other survivors?
over the wall and then back over. There's like, there's like 14 other people.
It's like, man.
So, as you guys wait, he said, we're going to be the last ones, make sure everyone gets out safe.
Okay.
All right.
After about an hour, because these helicopters are extremely slow, it gets down to just you two and the sergeant.
Right.
And then you hear screaming coming from behind you.
Whoa. Do you guys hear that? I turn around.
Why is there screaming? It's not me causing it this time.
Out of, and finally into your view, like from the walls, 'cause as you guys can see, you guys are in a walled-in area.
Right.
Out of this area right here from the wall, you see 3 people standing.
Huh.
A man with a giant hammer, a woman with a bow, and a man with a huge shield and sword.
Okay.
Okay. So, we gotta make a decision.
And they say, "You found them!"
Do you know what they're talking about?
Who do you say?
He's talking to me.
Just like who the
just
hell are they
saying that out
talking
loud.
about?
Did someone tell them where we were?
Sergeant says, "Did you lead them here?"
Hey, technically it would have been we if they followed us, because
Yeah,
you
dude.
were leading us.
We got you out of the base, but then you led us here.
Did you tell them? 'Cause he points at the walkie-talkie.
No, the guy you blew up had the other one.
Yeah.
Well, finish them off so we can get out of here safely.
You're gonna have it do 2 on 3?
I guess I can help. I'm not much of a fighter.
You have a grenade
You have a fucking grenade launcher! What are you fucking talking about?
I just snuck that in.
I just snuck that in.
did you
Where the
sneak
fuck
that
did you
in, by
sneak
the
it in,
way?
your ass?
Where did you sneak that in, anyway?
I mean, Ares
Is
was
it your
able to
daddy's?
just,
okay,
pull out
whatever.
weapons out of nowhere.
Deadrising logic. Okay.
Deadrising, okay.
Alright, so wait, who's all here? How many military?
the military are they're just pilots.
Oh, no one here knows how to actually fight.
It's just you, the sergeant, and those 3.
Okay, so if we fight them, we're at the disadvantage. So,
We're gonna betray him.
yeah. I don't think we have a choice to...
So you're gonna betray the military?
Yeah.
I mean...
Okay.
Double cross the double cross the double cross!
So I'm just saying, you guys do have a chance of fighting these 3.
We do?
Yeah.
How so?
They are not at their full
Peak
potential.
performance.
Is it because their leader is dead?
One of them got almost killed. One of them was very close to dying.
Yeah,
and the other
one
one
of
is
them-
full of
They're
bullets.
they also barely just escaped a collapsing building.
Okay. How do you want to play this out?
I kind of like the idea of double crossing, double crossing, double crossing.
You want to go against the military or go against...
Why not?
I don't know where to go to from this point now, because I didn't expect that
I want to
guy
see how many
believe
times
me.
I can double cross.
I mean, this would be the last time, probably, because this, I think, would be the end game.
You don't know that.
So, are you
So,
guys gonna help the military fight these?
Are we
3?
gonna help the military fight these 3 who are weakened, or are we gonna try to take on the military with 3 weakened people?
I'd like to fight the military.
I sneezed.
Listen,
Gun inside.
just remember,
Ah.
if you guys decide to fight the military, there's still a city full of special ops and black ops that you have to fight.
It's true.
We can do that.
I don't think we can.
Because you don't have to. If you fight these guys, you don't have to fight
shit, I
the
gotta write that
other
down.
Spartans. So
I have 5 of the...
It's true. These are the only 3 people in the Spartans who know how to fight, Dylan. And they're all weakened.
it's either you fight them, or you have 3 weak teammates fight on an entire army.
I mean, I know which one I want to do, but I'll leave the decision up to you
I mean-
because I've made the other ones.
I know that you want to, I don't know, I might want to stick with the military and be like, we were never evil. We did all we could. We survived.
Can we do like a half and half? Stefan joins the military and I join the other guys?
If that's what you guys want,
Wow, you want to fight each other?
I'll
it,
kill you,
it
mate.
would involve you guys fighting each other.
I'll fight you, Stefan. I got a
What?
dodge skill.
What do you want? I
What a great finale! We're actually
I
gonna
have a dodge skill.
This is gonna be
Is
a
it as
battle-
good as mine?
It's expert.
I'm a master.
Good for you.
I can dodge into your dodge and kill you with it.
This is gonna be a battle to the death.
Do you actually want to do it this way?
I don't know, Stefan. Are you feeling lucky with your dice rolls?
Don't worry.
No.
Dylan's almost died so many times. I think.
Yeah,
he's
you
killed.
know, you've died almost a lot more than me. I've been keeping you alive, man.
It just means I have experience. Fuck you guys.
You have experience of dying, so you know what it's gonna feel
Plus,
like.
take note, I can master bolt you 3 times.
It's okay. So I can
Boom, boom, boom.
I can dodge those 3 times, and then
I'm a
stab you with
legendary thrower.
Okay.
I outrank your dodge.
All right, so are you guys? How are you guys gonna do this?
Huh, gee, I don't know. Because, let's think about the end goal here.
Killing you.
If we rejoin the Pantheon, where are they going to go from here exactly?
That's a good That's a good show. Yeah.
Like, what are they going to do?
He's got a point.
Like, is their plan to
But
steal...
I'm worried that if we join the good guys, it's just going to be over.
I mean, this is the finale, Dylan. It's going to be over no matter what choice
Depending
we make.
on like how, it's possible if the Pantheon can continue the plot, but like since you guys led the sergeant directly to Kronos,
Oh.
there's a slimmer chance.
It's true. They're going to hold us against that for taking that one hostage. Even though that's what he wanted us to do. But they are probably going to hold that against us, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, all right. We can join. We can keep the military then, I guess.
You guys aren't gonna fight each other.
Are you gonna?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I'm leaning more towards stick with the lie.
All right, I guess so. That's fair enough.
So you guys are military now.
Yeah, we're military now.
They're both. All three of them are dying.
They're
weakened.
weaker.
Plus, did Ares ever heal up after being shot from that other battle against the?
Oh no, those wounds did not get time to heal.
Don't forget, I have 5 dino bites still.
Well, we're not giving them to Ares. So, how do you want to go about this?
I don't know. Do you want to run up and be like, we're gonna fight you, and then be like, okay, we're gonna fight you, and then we just fucking stab?
I don't stab.
Well, I do.
I throw. Do you want me to take first move and try master bolting all 3 of them?
Okay.
Alright, let me write down there. So you guys decided?
Is that what we're fully doing?
We'll do it.
We went military?
We'll be military.
All right.
They don't know that we lied.
I mean, wait, the military could look in and see that we were not military personnel.
You could just say that you lied about that so that you guys
could get saved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do this. Who's first in line?
Alright. They're all staying next to each other. So, it goes Ares, Artemis, Hephaestus.
Should I focus all on one or go all 3?
If we got rid of... Oh, yeah, you're right.
Artemis is long range, so maybe we should take her out first.
That sounds like a plan.
The other 2... Ares is both maybe like mid-range.
I'd say he's mid-range, yeah.
And then Hephaestus is close range.
Yes.
So you're thinking Ares for
yeah.
Artemis first, then Ares.
Kill Artie.
All right, let's try it. 18.
Oof.
Of a legendary throw from a master bolt, which.
Oh, all right. So legendary and contested.
Uh-huh.
Since the legendary class makes it so you, we get minus, say it was a difficult task.
It would half it.
It would half it. Well, since it's contested, it would be oh shit.
Half of their roll.
No, it would be -2.
Oh, it's -2?
It's -2. You subtract 2 from the difficulty.
Oh, okay.
So difficult is -4, so it becomes -2. Artemis rolled 2 to her dodge.
Oh my god.
So she effectively rolled 0. Do you remember what class weapon that is?
It's a legendary weapon.
No,
Well, it's throwing.
It's a small and a medium. So that's 3. 18 times 3 is what?
I don't know what. Oh,
Enough to kill her.
Really?
Yes. It's 36 plus 18.
Times 3. That's 54.
Yes, she only had 40 life after the building collapse.
All right.
So what you do is just you pull out the master bolt and you just fire, and the bolt twists and goes right through her
You
head.
can start to see chemtrails.
All right. Is it time to focus on Ares?
Yeah.
I've got 2 more to try to throw at him. I'm getting the feeling he's not going to be easy to take down. I'm hoping that guy with the grenade launcher is a good shot, because those have a blast radius.
Oh,
that didn't work. Let's
you have
use
3
my reroll.
rerolls.
Let's use my 1 reroll.
You
I
have
have
2.
3 actions.
You have 2 rerolls since
Oh,
that's
because
a
it's a
legendary
legendary weapon. Okay, 12. I think we'll...
You can reroll
Do
that.
I still reroll for the legendary and keep the higher?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Because
it's
I'd
gonna
be
matter.
happy with the 12 if I really... Well, that rolled off the table, so it doesn't count.
It's fine.
No.
Damn! This is what always happens to me. Alright, this one's gonna stay.
Well, Ares rolls a D100, so...
18.
He rolled 20. Nat 20.
But I'm a legendary thrower.
And he's a legendary dodger.
Oh, wow.
So he just dodges out the way and says, "Ha-ha!"
Okay, last one. Still at Ares.
Ha ha!
Okay, 16. Let's see if I can get higher than that. Okay, 16 it is.
You have one more.
You have one more.
Well, I still get to use that?
Yeah, because
It's a legendary weapon.
Oh, it's per action? Oh my
Yes.
god. I didn't know that. 15.
So 16 minus 10 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So he takes 18 damage.
Not bad.
Well, now they're mad at us.
Oh, duh. We just fucking killed one of them.
Alright, so Ares gets shot and he says, "Is that the best you can do, maggot?"
It's Zeus. Nah, I'm just...
It's Zeus, motherfucker.
Alright, Dylan.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna stand your ground a few feet in front of me? So I can keep throwing.
Why don't you let the other guy go first?
Alright, so the sergeant is going to fire at Ares.
Hey, they're standing in a line, so Hephaestus is in that blast radius.
Ares is going to dodge.
Is Hephaestus going to dodge?
No, the way it is, like, Artemis was, like, in between, so, like, Hephaestus is just out of range.
Oh, okay.
He should shoot in the middle, in between them.
Alright, so, either way, dodged. But it wasn't dodged, it was tight, I mean. So, okay, Ares dodged, and now he's right next to Hephaestus, so if you have any explosives, he's right there. Alright, so now it's your turn, Dylan.
Oh, he only has one action?
He's not very strong.
No,
He's just a sergeant.
Yeah, he's just starting.
And no one else
He said
is
the
here.
dude was fucking jacked to hell.
He was, but he's not in close combat. He's using a grenade launcher.
Okay.
So, is he good at close combat for when they get here?
Probably.
I hope so. Does
You
he
would
have
just
a close
wait
combat
here?
weapon?
What?
Does he have a close combat weapon?
No, but you think you, from the look of it, you look like he can handle himself.
Should I let him borrow my sword and shield?
No.
I'm gonna take a defensive maneuver.
You gonna defend?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And I
I'm
have-
gonna pull out his shield and stand in front of me.
I have three turns. I'd like to use all of them to defend. Does that give me a bonus for
just
defending on
for your turn.
defending?
Defending, because as soon as you do another action, it cancels your first defense. So you activate another defense. As soon as you activate another one, it cancels the last
So I'm
one.
like, ha! Ha! Ha!
You ever
Ha!
played XCOM?
Yeah.
When you go over to Overwatch, you can't go in Overwatch a second time.
It'd be so good, though.
It'd be like, alright, so I can just shoot everything. Yeah. Alright, so, if Ares and Hephaestus meet up with you guys, and you guys are about just like,
That was fast.
well, they spent their turn just running up
Yeah,
to you.
they have like 3 actions.
So they are now about 10 feet away from you guys. And they're like, you guys betrayed us. We thought you were on our side.
You betrayed your country!
That is not necessarily false. But our country betrayed us.
I don't even know who you guys are.
You never asked my backstory.
You like Civil War?
I was a military sergeant.
Is that your brother?
My squad was killed in front of me.
By zombies?
No.
By Americans?
Warriors of Fortune. Yes.
They
They were soldiers who got bought out by the terrorists.
You guys?
So you became a terrorist.
So, in order to combat... Hold on a second. wait. Hold up this fight real quick. In order to get revenge on terrorists,
No, I want
you yourself became
I want to get revenge on America because we as a country are greedy.
So the answer to us being greedy is zombies. Zombies are the answer.
Zombies aren't greedy. They're the perfect form.
Are you sure zombies are pretty greedy? They eat people.
Yeah, they.
How many times do you eat people?
And they don't even have.
It's like going to a buffet and getting an entire plate and eating one thing off the plate and throwing it to the ground.
They don't even have to eat.
Yeah. Fucking greedy zombies.
They'll be their perfect form. They do not fight amongst each other. They cannot be bought. They can only do one thing, and that is their prime directive.
Which is to kill.
Survive.
Zombies are surviving? I don't really see that, because the last time I saw a zombie, it jumped into the fucking water on its own.
Were you going to say something?
No, this, whatever.
I bet if I had a zombie and I tied a human to like above a razor blade that was spinning, the zombie would walk into it like a fucking idiot. Zombies are fucking idiots.
Zombies
You're a fucking idiot.
Alright, Seth, it is your turn.
Alright, let's try Master Bolting Ares.
Okay.
You want to get rid of Hephaestus?
Hephaestus, Ares has more combat weapons. Hephaestus does more damage.
Dude, just get rid of Hephaestus so we can
Alright,
keep
let's,
shitting on Ares.
Let's get Hephaestus first, then. Come on, baby. Okay, 10. Let's give attempt 2. 4. Attempt 3. 10 it is.
Hephaestus only has one action. One roll. But he has multiple actions. So you got 10?
Yeah.
6 times 3 is 18.
Not bad.
Alright, are you gonna do it again?
Second strike.
Even lower this time.
Ah!
You rolled even lower.
Okay, 2. 15. Okay, 15 it is.
13 times, was 13?
15.
15, 12 times 3 is 36.
How's he feeling?
He is dead.
You finish off Hephaestus with a bolt through the heart. He goes down and says, "Didn't expect this."
I did not expect this.
You can get his hammer.
He falls down. Then the sergeant walks up to Ares and posts up.
I still have one.
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, you're good.
I'm gonna.
I forgot.
I'm gonna Master Bolt Ares too.
Wow, Ares.
12.
Did you just roll 3 20s?
6.
No.
Ah! I hope that's a good one.
It was
if
not.
My highest is 12. 16. Okay.
Alright, 16 minus 10 is 6, times 3 is 18.
That's what I did to him before.
Yeah. You did 18 3 times.
Twice to him.
I mean, like, you did once to Hephaestus and twice to him.
Okay.
Okay, so Hephaestus' weapon is a
Is the
legendary?
Is basically like
A
yeah.
powered up Kramer.
It's a jackhammer.
Well, he's gonna spend one of your actions getting it.
I can grab it and just...
But first, the sergeant moves before you, though. The sergeant moves before you, though, because that's how you had it.
Yeah,
set up.
because I didn't want to...
52 minus 18, that is 38? No. No,
I got you, buddy.
No.
I got you.
Did they just do their fight already?
52 minus 18.
34.
34.
Did the guy, like, actually post up and go, "Alright, guy"?
You know, the sergeant goes up to the, as soon as you blast him, Ares just scowls at you. The sergeant walks up to him and says, "You're gonna have a bad time, son."
Alright, let's see how this guy does hand to hand.
Alright.
I'm just going to sit like, alright. Well,
You're gonna be
cool,
getting that
cool.
hammer while he's doing this.
yeah.
I just rolled all their numbers for the fight. And,
Both of them killed each other.
no,
Just like...
so, it's 18 minus 5. So it's going to be 18 minus 5, 13. 13 times 3 is 26, 39. You just see him, like, wind up this punch and just crack Ares inside the skull. And Ares just goes down.
Okay, what kind of weapons did Ares have?
You actually cannot get any weapons off him. As soon as you check him, he has nothing on him.
What was he gonna fight us with?
That was a special...
His special ability was he was able to just summon weapons.
Okay. What about Artemis's weapon?
Artemis was just, as soon as you go check her over, you just know she had bows and a whole bunch of arrows.
Normal?
She had normal arrows that
Okay,
had CO2 on them.
I don't care about her weapons anymore.
Okay.
I'm going to take...
Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take...
And then Hephaestus
I don't
had
think I'm
the-
even proficient in those.
I think they're throwing weapons.
The sergeant says,
Dude, I could throw the arrows.
the sergeant says that was their best fighter.
Well, to
Apparently.
be fair, he did take on the whole army.
He did kill your entire army.
Huh.
And had a building fall on him. Plus, I shot him like 3 times.
What a wimp.
He was weak. You are weak.
And then the sergeant turns out to be a giant 8-foot tall ant.
Alright, whatever.
It makes sense.
I'm just gonna be like, well, so you were saying earlier before they showed up.
Well, once we leave, the Black Ops and Navy SEALs will make sure that everyone is safe here, and then we'll make sure that there are no zombies left, and then we will do reclamations, making sure everything is fixed.
All right.
Should we tell them that we're not military?
Okay, I'm gonna say I have to be honest with you about something.
We have lied.
Of course, sir.
We're not really military.
I figured as much.
Yeah, you figured that out?
You
What?
s-
Let me ask you a question. What led you to figure that out?
You guys took forever deciding what brand,
What brand of military you are?
sorry, what military you were.
What we actually were two survivors of this place who, well, ended up falling in with these guys and just kind of getting information as much as we could to figure it out until we found an opportunity to escape. And then, truth be told, we did overhear about your plan to have someone sneak in and kind of kill that guy. So we just kind of were like,
We can
let's
always...
just not tell the rest of them about it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll just evacuate you two as two civilians then. So he says, get on the helicopter.
Do you want to stay and help out?
I mean, do you guys need any help?
I mean, I guess they're
Should not
professionally
let two
trained.
civilians help. Sorry.
Oh, we could have two civilians help you kill 3 people?
You guys weren't civilians at that point. You were honorary soldiers.
Can we join?
Can I be
Right
an
now?
honorary soldier?
Can we be temporary honorary soldiers?
No.
Temporary honorary?
He just says, I have to have you guys leave now.
All right. Well, you
Right.
already killed all the zombies. Oh, careful of the water, by the way. There might be some under
That's
there.
what the Navy SEAls are here for.
Oh, okay. Because they're just good at underwater combat.
Just send them in with knives.
Yeah.
Like just cutting everything.
So you just want to get on like a helipad and get out of here?
Yeah, we're done. We
All right,
survived. Dun, dun, dun.
We joined the enemies just to become super powerful.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Dun, dun,
They had a lot of perks.
dun, 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 dun.
As you guys get on the helicopter, and it flies over the wall. You guys land on the other side, and you know, the survivors like, oh my god, so glad to be out of there. And there's news reporters like interviewing everyone, and it's just you're on the outside of the wall for the first time on like a grass highway.
I'm just like, this was fun and nice. I'm glad we got out of this
So
together.
hey, I have a shop back in Illinois.
Sorry, I'm illiterate. What does that mean?
No. So, I have a shop in Illinois. It's the same town where my brother, this doctor, lives. He's got an illiterate friend.
Well, I've been thinking about turning the old mechanic shop into a restaurant.
I can
Think
do
about
that.
something you want to do?
That sounds like fun.
All right.
We
Dun,
formed an
dun.
unbreakable friendship inside there because these were two characters that did not know each other when they started out.
Yep.
We became best friends.
Honestly, I expect you guys to
Turn back to the good side.
to actually get the hostages. Yeah, that too. I didn't expect you guys to turn back to the good side. So this was actually going to be a lot longer as you guys team up with them and like carefully take down all the military. So this is a very short podcast.
It's like the last one.
I think we. Oh yeah. When I accidentally killed.
Yeah, but that was
Rewind.
different. There was still like 5 more missions. The final fight was going to be basically Rewind was like the final.
This
place
only
was-
makes sense if you watched the last podcast.
the final
by the way.
mission was
Savage
Rewind was going to
Worlds.
send you into the DC Arrowverse.
Yeah.
So that you guys were going to become Green Arrow and Flash.
Right.
And
From
you
Smallville.
Guys, what?
We're gonna be the Smallville versions of them.
Yes. And then you guys would have team up and then fight Darkseid, which was actually Rewind,
Okay.
because Darkseid was in Smallville.
It's true. I didn't watch Smallville.
So was the Granny Goodness.
Granny Goodness.
Yeah, Granny Goodness.
So, what happens now? Is it just over?
You guys go on your way.
Do any of the survivors recognize us?
No.
Good.
So who are the two that you had?
What do you mean?
You said there were 2 bodies missing.
From the old base.
Oh, those were
The cowgirl.
the cowgirl and
The one with the tattoo?
yes,
Which one was the one with the tattoo?
but that was the cowgirl.
No, cowgirl just ate grass. It was the nurse that went with the cowgirl.
You know, the cowgirl had the tattoo though.
Oh, did she?
Okay, who was
Yeah.
the other one that was...
Oh, it was the nurse as well. It was
All
both of them.
How'd they survive?
They weren't there
Why?
because they were hiding in the sewers
Why?
because they didn't trust any of them.
Did we bring them up there?
You guys brought them there.
And then they left when we left?
Yeah.
Why? Did they only trust us?
Oh no, they didn't trust anyone.
Okay, so they left of their own will.
Yeah, they actually left the town.
How'd they leave the town?
Boat.
I didn't
pretty
even
cool.
think of that.
I didn't even fucking think of that. Fuck.
Alright, well, I guess we're going back to his hometown where we have a mechanic shop / restaurant.
Oh, like Valero over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the best restaurants in Northeast Ohio.
Well.
Weird to say that about a gas station / auto repair store.
Yeah.
Like best restaurant in Northeast
It surprisingly is.
Like some of the best sandwiches ever.
Well, Quaker Steak and Lube.
I've always wanted to have their. I've only
Their
had
wings
their.
are pretty damn good.
I've had their.
Okay,
wings.
so I just gotta bring this up
Yeah,
now.
like, might as well just talk normally since
Like,
we have to fill up some time.
Yeah.
Do we really? I mean, I just want to bring up that.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna pull up the OBS. Yeah, we've only been recording for an hour.
That's about a.
Ain't bad.
I'd say that's a good size for the. For
We're
now.
only
Usually
there
go-
like hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. But
true.
we can keep talking.
It's true.
Yeah, let's just.
I just want to bring up that for the I'd say we go for like 15 minutes.
Okay.
'Cause then we can go get that dinner. We were
Go
talking
get
about.
dinner.
Yeah.
Woo!
We go
We
out
don't
and
wanna
eat
eat
some
first,
of
but
our
not-
sushi
for once
and
we're
things.
not going to get lunch. We're getting dinner.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
usually all go out somewhere before we do these, but we were a little
But
late
because
today.
of like Dylan's schooling,
Yeah.
we
I go
said-
from 9 to 4 Mondays through Thursdays, so it's kind of a.
so I actually woke up at 3:50. Like I was up
that
till
must
5
that must have
watching.
felt nice. So
Flash.
the next podcast, though,
Yes.
Dylan, you said you had something planned that you were gonna do.
Are you
the
done
next
with it?
one?
Yeah, it's ready.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I mean, if we're gonna do that next,
If
Um,
you liked,
I'm
I don't know,
okay.
Vaughn, how far behind are you on uploading these? Because I feel like I haven't seen any pop up on the
Um,
channel in a while.
I'm not far behind at all. I'm just I wanted to wait till I finish it to start uploading them again
Okay.
Oh, it makes sense.
because like I know that our schedule's been erratic,
Yeah.
Okay.
so I'd rather just having a small hiatus and then upload them.
That works.
All right.
And
Just
so
wanted
now I'm
to-
gonna start this Friday. I'm gonna upload them.
All right, because I wasn't sure. I was just like, I feel like I haven't seen these been going up.
You haven't because because the schedule's being erratic. I'd just rather.
Save it in case
Be-
we
be
ever
careful.
ran out. Yeah.
So next is Wizard of Oz campaign, right?
What is
Yeah.
is it?
No.
No.
What is it? What's the been you've been working on them, or do you want to keep that a secret?
Keep it a secret.
We'll keep it a secret.
So I actually cannot wait until I find a group that will play with the Wizard of Oz tabletop with me.
What?
I guess we found out our next one after mine.
I don't know
No,
how
I would-
I
I
feel
would-
about that.
No. Actually, I think the next one, I have the rules for Pokemon tabletop.
Ooh.
How would that work?
You play the trainer, and you actually, Pokemon.
Who made that?
I don't know, I just have the PDFs of it.
Okay.
And, like, but the thing is,
I might have to
your
use
trainer actually has, special abilities that affect Pokemon battles.
Okay.
Like, I can become such a good friend with it that it grows like my hair.
No, like,
What?
oh, like Ash Greninja.
Ash's Greninja.
Oh, okay.
No, it's more like, you know how Pokemon have special abilities that, like speed boost?
Yeah.
Your trainer has this kind of abilities, too.
That's interesting. Sounds like something you got to read up a lot on.
Oh, yeah, the rule book for, like, attack moves, it has its own attack move rule book, and it's like, only this is it. It's like, so many
Does it
stuff.
only have 4 moves that you can learn and you have to constantly forget and so on? Does it work like Pokemon?
Yeah, it plays like Pokemon.
Okay.
I'm okay with
But
that.
no, there's a whole bunch of, there's another one I want to play. I want to get the books for Doctor Who tabletop, but I'm just like,
That sounds too expansive. Doctor Who version sounds like it would be like
huge.
forever.
No, it wouldn't, like, no, you just basically what you do is go over a single arc.
Right.
So you have like a mission like in Doctor Who there's an arc called The Silence Will Fall, which was only 2 episodes, but it was referenced throughout a whole season.
You know what I'd be willing to do, if you wanna have us do that, like, what was it, Into the Depths, that one D&D one that we did.
Like Into the Abyss.
Yeah, had a group that was doing it. Dylan, you were not a part of it.
I was not.
But like, I guess I was the only one who was actually liking what was happening. The other 2 just couldn't get into the story of this one, so we had to end it.
Like, Katie only enjoyed the mushroom, and Carrie just hated it.
Yeah, so like...
Because, alright, imagine you're in a world where everyone speaks a language that's similar to English, but it's not English, and you don't understand what they're saying.
I can see how that could get a little frustrating.
Like, I've been wanting...
Everyone spelled Undercommon, which was like Common's really like West Virginia, really far West Virginian cousin that doesn't speak English anymore.
Like, I'd be willing.
I
wanted to continue it. I
I'll
wanted
play
to know
that.
where it ends up.
Stefan Soul Bond is. I would have to start it over.
I'd be willing to create a new character for it,
I'd make that.
and I could use that other character for some other.
I would like to have like
sometime.
a bigger.
I know you were talking about you want to have a campaign where we play as like the enemy classes.
Yeah, like you guys would
kind
like
of
you would
thing.
pick your races and stuff from the
enemy.
monster rule book.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you are allowed to pick a monster and let me know. I'll tell you whether or not you're allowed. I want to be a Tarrasque. I'll be a Tarrasque.
What if I want to be?
Because for those who don't know what Tarrasque is, a Tarrasque is an immortal creature that can only be killed after killing it 10 times.
What if I want to be?
I think.
A dire eagle.
Devin just I want to be dire something.
Can I be a dire human?
What would that look like?
A giant?
It would just be a giant.
I be a
Actually,
giant?
I'm a few feet off from being a giant.
I'm a midget giant.
A dwarf
A
giant.
dire midget.
A dire midget. It's just a normal person.
Because, like, the dire species are just abnormally large versions
just
of
bigger.
the normal things. Like, a dire rat's the size of a dog.
A dire wolf is the size of a lion.
Yeah,
A
and,
dire lion is great.
you should see what a dire eagle looks like. They could be ridden.
Dire.
Yeah, you can ride dire eagles.
Like, I guess think Lord of the Rings, but...
Could I be a
instead of-
crocodile?
Hold on, they don't have... like, imagine a griffin.
Without
but-
They
the...
have griffins.
Can you look up...
Can I be a dire griffin?
Can that thing show what a dire eagle will look like?
I want to be a dire griffin. Dire giant! Stefan, you need to be a dire giant with me. We could be brother dire giants.
Here's a picture of an elf riding a dire eagle fighting a carriage.
A carriage.
Dire
Here's
eagles.
the size of an elf next to a dire eagle.
Yeah.
Elves are tall. And it doesn't even reach, it barely just reaches the torso.
Dire eagles. Nah, but
And right here's an actual picture of a bald eagle.
maybe I'll play as maybe I'd play as a Vrock. 'Cause they're pretty cool.
I think I would allow demons.
Oh, okay, so I could play as a Vrock.
Yeah, I think I would allow demons.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I also would.
They're ugly, but they're cool.
No, but like the whole thing, like you guys.
Can I
would
be a
like,
dire dragon?
I'm starting to think some of these things don't exist, Dylan.
Dire dragon? It's just like, what's a dire dragon? It's just a dragon, but really big.
In fact, it's actually hard to tell the difference between a normal dragon and a dire dragon.
No, like
'Cause
you
you
see a
don't
normal
really-
dragon, it's like 10 times bigger than a normal dragon.
I want to be a dire giant.
But we don't really know which one's the normal dragon. For all we know, those could have just been smaller dragons.
Exactly, a lesser dragon, if you will.
I think dire giant would be the class that I would want.
There's no dire giants. That'd be the Earth.
Can I be the Earth? The Earth would be an enemy.
In Final Fantasy, it was.
In Final Fantasy, everything was an enemy at
That's
one
true.
point. Like
Bahamut.
Bahamut. The Final Fantasy 13's plot is just ridiculous.
I never learned it.
So if you should want, and this is not just for 7, anyone, if you want to learn the crazy plot of Final Fantasy 13, try watching Spoonie's review. It is fairly comprehensive, and it still makes no sense.
So if you're going to watch it, you're still going to be confused.
So, I'm telling you,
It's almost as confusing as Final Fantasy VIII's plot. time witch.
Okay, I remember Final Fantasy VIII. The
Square.
witch in the future wanted to combine the past, present, and future into one time.
And then
Yes.
squaw.
So she sent, and she had the power to send her consciousness into the bodies of witches of the past.
Squaw.
And
Yep.
that was the whole thing.
And then
I
Squall
don't get
died.
it.
Squaw. His name's not Squall, it's Squaw.
I still don't actually understand what I just said to you guys, by the way. I couldn't play Final Fantasy VIII. I could not. I think it's a big accomplishment that I was able to manage to make it past the first disc.
See, I couldn't even make it past 4.
I think I
so-
may have made it past the second one. I don't remember.
4
I
was
just couldn't
fun.
continue.
It's just
I own 4.
4's an interesting one. Like, you have to be really into the plot.
Yeah. Like,
5 is
You know, my problem
unbearable.
yeah.
6, though.
4, my problem with it is that you spend all this time making, leveling up this character.
Kane?
And then, Cecil.
Fuck
that Dark Knight thing. And then it just takes away all his abilities, resets him to level 1.
Yep.
And you don't get any of those old abilities back.
I'm at the point, I remember exactly where I stopped. I had, I just met the monk character.
Oh, the best character ever.
Yes. And then, we had to fight the giant bomb.
That's like, oh, wow, that's fair.
Isn't that right when you meet him?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the first
Okay.
fight with him.
I like that you said Final Fantasy V is unbearable. It is. Although it has the most convoluted thing I've ever seen in Final Fantasy happen in it.
I became a twig.
He was a thorn. He
Thorn.
became a splinter.
A splinter, so I could get into this secret base, so I could kill the turtle.
Okay, Dylan, let me
You
describe...
sound like fucking crazy people
Let me
right
describe
now.
the scenario, okay? A scene happens where a little girl steps on a thorn and goes, ow! And they're like, are you alright? Oh, it's okay, I just stepped on this thorn. Okay? You go through, 2 other levels, I think. 2 other, dungeons or something. Before you manage to find the guy you've been looking for again. You met him earlier, and you just needed to know where he went again. And you finally found him. And you're like, oh, thank God we finally found you. We need to know what to do next. Things are getting out of hand here. Then the girl starts going, oh, God, the thorn! And because apparently she never took it out of her foot for those 2 temples. It comes out, and it turns into the main villain, who is 9 feet tall, mind you.
And
Says,
an evil
ha
tree.
I disguised myself as a splinter.
He's also an evil tree.
That's fucking Jake.
That's stupid,
It's my favorite
Oh,
thing.
but then him and the turtle have, a Super Saiyan battle.
It's
Boom, boom, boom.
it's like, you're pretty good
shit.
for an amphibian. You think I spent all this time munching on pizza?
Actual line. But the
They
best...
have pizza.
Final Fantasy V has the best villain ever.
Kafka?
His name is Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Second best. I love Kafka because he's such a good villain.
Yes.
But Gilgamesh
I know who Gilgamesh is.
the most ridiculous character because one of his lines, he always he grows bigger,
Yes.
and one of his lines is, "It's morphing time."
Dude, it's sad how he actually ends up dying. The final time you encounter him is before the 2 worlds connect back into one. If you've played Final Fantasy V, that makes sense. But he's like, you guys are good, but I've got a trump card. After you, get through the first phase, he goes, behold, I have the legendary sword Excalibur in my possession. And then he starts using it. It does, 3 damage to you.
Excalibur.
And he's like, something's not right. And then you beat him and you get the sword. It's a false imitation of Excalibur called Excalibur.
Yes.
The game does, in fact, read it as a powerful weapon. If you optimize yourself, it will be equipped to you.
But it doesn't.
But it sucks.
I know, right?
That's so sad. He's such a good villain.
You actually see him, you meet his soul. In the final dungeon. Before you meet the final boss, there's, some optional fight with him I think you can have. Where, you can convince him to join you, and he makes the final boss fight a little easier. Not that I knew that the first time I played the game, but I'm not sure how much it helps, because I remember the final boss of Final Fantasy V being like one of the most difficult bosses I've ever faced, because he had an attack that instantly knocked you to 0 HP and cast stone on you. And it's not like something he used at each phase or something, he was just able to use it.
That's janky as fuck.
Like, at the beginning of the fight, it was his first move.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's actually in Final Fantasy VI there's a fight that's sort of like that. Whenever you ended it, no matter how you ended it, the final move this guy did was Ultima. His self-destruct was Ultima.
Oh my fucking
And it was like
God.
a high level Ultima, so like it just killed everybody. The only way to survive the fight is do re-raise, which is, for those who don't know, re-raise is a spell that it automatically resurrects you as soon as you die. So you have to cast re-raise on yourself before he casts Ultima, or else you lose the fight. And the thing is about the tower that you fight him in, is you can only use magic.
Oh, I was able to get through that relatively easily.
Oh yeah, once I knew what I was doing, but the first time I did it, I couldn't use, I had to use magic, so I brought in all my strong guys who only use swords.
Okay.
I'm like, well, fuck.
Here's what I did. In the end, after I learned what it was about, I brought that one Moogle character with me. Because
Dancing counts as magic.
he had a charm on him, too, that made it so no random encounters happen. So I was able to just go straight to the boss, making that part easier. And then, like, I had, like, a thing on one of the characters that knew the Ultima spell, where I just was able to have her cast it twice. And just did that over again.
Dual cast.
Because, like, he kept changing his weaknesses
Yep.
or his strengths. And since Ultima is a non-elemental attack, whatever you changed it to didn't matter. I guess you could have used Flare.
See, I never
that way,
got
too.
Ultima or Ragnarok as spells. I got them as
You got them as swords. I preferred the magic in that game, because, I think magic's cool.
The magic system in that game was so cool. Like,
I loved it.
You equip an Esper, and you got their spells, but the longer you had that Esper equip, the longer you, it's basically like you memorize the spells after a point.
Ah.
So that you could unequip the Esper.
I still have the spell.
And
you
equip
still
it
have
to
the
other
spells.
people.
So, the magic was literally however you wanted it.
That's pretty good.
And, it was so cool. So you could, equip an Esper to someone just so they get that magic, or you could have them train with it.
Okay. One of the things was Ragnarok, right?
Ragnarok.
That was something
Also,
you
there's
could...
two Espers that you could have them turn into ultimate weapons or ultimate spells.
And Ragnarok was one of them, right?
Yes.
Isn't that the one that turns out to be Terra's dad?
Yes.
Isn't that, that shard from him? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I just wanted to remember.
But no, what I did was I turned them into swords because I had a relic that allowed me to attack multiple times.
You put both swords on?
And then I had a relic that allowed me to equip two weapons. So what I did was...
You put them both on lock.
Put them both on lock, max level lock, and then kill the final boss in one attack. You're like...
It was amazing.
I felt so good that I was able to do that.
Hold on, you know what? Something I just remembered is when I borrowed Final Fantasy VII from you many years ago.
Yeah.
Many moons.
One of your friends saw you lending it to me and was telling me how difficult a battle Sephiroth was. And I got to it, and it was just like, huh.
Reminded me.
You did! I had no trouble with it.
Never had
I
trouble.
honestly think it might have been the easiest boss throughout the series I've beaten so far.
Save for Sephiroth is the hardest fight.
No.
Except he has 1 HP.
No. Okay, hold on.
So
let
once
me-
you beat Sephiroth so many times, you get in battle with Sephiroth, but all you have to do is attack.
Yeah.
And you kill him.
Or you could just wait and have him attack you,
And you
then
do
you
the
just
counter.
counter-attack. Even if you don't have that ability equipped.
Does he automatic counter?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And it still kills him.
Let's talk about Final Fantasy X. Any of you play that?
Yes.
I'm sorry
Yes.
for you.
You know, if you play the game with the game muted
Hey, if you play the game without listening to Titus,
and put on any of your favorite soundtracks of any game ever, you'll have a better time.
do you play 10 too?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Joey loves that game.
Oh, because it's Joey.
Our friend Joey is just obsessed with waifus, And he's like, I like Final Fantasy X too, because it's Final Fantasy Waifu Edition. Actual words he said, and I was like, Joey, you kill me.
No, I mean, Joey, I actually lost a few years of life at that statement.
Stop saying it. I've only got 30
Did I
left.
ever lend you 12?
No. I stopped after 10.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm done.
I played 10 too.
12
and
is...
I was like, well, I don't want to
I
continue.
like 12 because I'm vain. And
No, you're Vaughn.
the main character's name is Vaughn. I like that. So like, hey Vaughn, I'm like, hey, that's me.
I can't hate a game. They used my name. They can't hate it. They used my name.
Exactly, like, but the thing is, if you do a really weird like roundabout event, you can get the best weapon in the whole game in less than half an hour.
Okay, I think I need to replay Final Fantasy 2 at some point because you replayed it not too
I beat
long
it in one
ago.
sitting.
Yeah, and you were telling me how much it sucked, and I was like, I don't remember it sucking.
Final Fantasy 2
I remember that the leveling
is so
up,
weird.
I remember leveling up was weird.
Because you don't... In
And
Final
not-
Fantasy 2, the way you level up, you
It
don't
was
level up with the person.
nonsensical.
You level up, like, okay, so I use a sword. My sword skill leveled up. I use magic. That magic levels up.
Uh-huh.
That's it. You don't level up. Like, you don't go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Like, you just level... Like, your
Yeah.
skills level up.
It's like the
Like
job
to the
system.
point where one guy joins
Yes,
you.
but it's only the job system. And you constantly get people who join your squad, who you level up and give them all this good stuff, and then they die.
Yeah,
Everyone who
yeah,
joins you
that's
dies.
true. Everyone who joins you dies. Like,
And then
it's
once you
actually
beat
the
Final
plot.
Fantasy 2, you end up playing a second plot where you play the people who died.
They're actually in heaven.
Trying to fight, because...
Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is where this is a great.
Okay.
Do you want to explain this? Or do you
I'm
want
gonna
me to
do this.
take it?
Calm down, Aaron.
Alright,
Actually, there's a whole video on your channel about us talking about this.
Actually, no, I don't think it got uploaded.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it got corrupted.
Oh, we should redo it. There was we made
So-
a whole video about us talking to each other about the plots of Final Fantasy 1 and 2.
Final Fantasy 2, the final fight is you versus the Emperor, with your best friend by your side.
Alright.
The Emperor is in this god form. You kill him.
You killed him. He
You
went.
kill him, and then he comes back.
Okay, I gotta say this part just
Okay.
because it's my favorite. You kill him, and you think it's over. You're all throwing a party that you've stopped the Emperor from taking over. Everyone's safe.
Yay.
His soul went to hell, and he conquered it.
But the thing is, so you have to go to hell.
So you have to go to hell to kill his soul.
So you kill his soul. But the thing is, at the same time, the dead party members that you have are in heaven. You see his soul split in two. One went down to hell to conquer hell, and one went to heaven to conquer heaven.
Because he just wanted to conquer that much.
And that was his main goal. He wanted to be killed so this could happen. So you have to. So once you get your party, you kill them, then once you kill the hell, you unlock I almost said Reverse Rebirth, but that's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, no, you do unlock the rebirth thing, and it sucks.
And you have to
Because
play.
you know what?
It's
All the
so
characters you got
They're the
are
same.
at the level they died at, and you're versing the same enemies you fought in the end game
Yeah.
of the normal story.
And one of the people die within the first hour of the game. So you have literally a low level person, and he's your healer.
Yeah.
So Minwoo, I remember this because I think it's a stupid fucking name. Minwoo, your healer, is so underleveled. After one fight, though, it doesn't matter because experience isn't a thing in this game.
because it takes a lot. If you want to stand any chance,
In Final
you have
Fantasy
to-
IV, when you're going down the mountain of Cecil, you gain back a lot of those levels you lost because experience is a thing. In Final Fantasy II, no, it isn't. It's how much you use that character.
Okay, one of the characters that died was a dragoon.
Yeah.
And he's the last one who joins you in heaven.
Also, might be
of those four
Kane's
people.
dad.
Okay, here's what's up.
Okay. Alright.
You need to get him before you try leveling up. Just try to survive, and you got to get lucky between save points of hopefully being able to run away from every encounter until you get that guy, because he's the only one who died at a point where he can take on the enemies you're finding.
And he might be Kane's dad for Final Fantasy IV.
Who?
It's a theory.
It's a theory, and they're actually if you talk to people like in Final Fantasy 4 and 2, like you come across stuff that insinuates that it might be him.
I can't remember what his name was.
I think it's Kane as well.
No, it wasn't Kane.
It was Kane with a K.
Abel.
Maybe it was Kane.
But
No, it did begin with a K, but it was.
So yeah,
something
once you if you're lucky enough and you actually kill the Emperor as this group of ragtag shits,
one of them was all right.
are you talking about Joseph?
No, I liked the Dragoon.
Oh, you're talking about. I like Joseph.
I did like Joseph too.
Joseph was this big, huge, bald guy who wielded axes, who actually dies, and he has a daughter that he leaves behind.
Did he use axes? I
I'm
think
pretty
he
sure.
was unarmed. Because I remember he was the guy who like got weaker if I equipped a weapon to him.
Oh yeah.
Because his.
But the way he
like,
dies is like this pirate-looking motherfucker pushes a boulder at you guys, and like it's like Temple of Doom boulder. And you know what Joseph does? Fucking catches it
and says run, and then he continues pushing him back.
Yeah, like he doesn't hold, like he holds it enough for you to escape, and then it crushes him. But like that's the most heroic thing I've ever seen. He fucking like manhandled that boulder.
He had a daughter.
He should have started punching it.
Exactly, like he should have Chris Redfield
it.
Like he would have died.
That's it. Is that?
But yeah, so once you get to the Emperor, he's all angelic, like I'm trying to take over heaven.
No, he actually didn't say that. He actually was like, I apologize for the fact that it's because of me that you guys are dead. That's all I wanted. That's why I kept you here from... Like, you're in heaven, but you're not in heaven. And no one... Like, you meet all the people who have died because of this guy. And they can't pass on. Because his soul is keeping them from doing it. Because he wanted to tell them, I'm sorry first. But you kill him anyway. But he still tries killing your souls anyway. But he's like, I want you to forgive me. I'm still not gonna let you go into heaven, but I just want you guys to forgive me.
And so it's just you kill him. You kill him, and then like as you kill him, it shows you killing the demon version, and it's like, and now he is completely obliterated.
Yeah, you made him no longer exist.
You destroyed his physical.
I'm
and
surprised
astral
no
form.
one in the world was like, who were we fighting again?
Why is everyone dead?
And that is a short version of why Final Fantasy 2 sucks.
Why is my dad dead?
Yeah, you know, like, I didn't remember it. I remembered its story being like that, but for some reason I didn't process how nonsensical it was until Vaughn explained it to me.
I've also thought about like, because how you do your Fire Emblem thing, I thought about doing that for Final Fantasy, but then realized there's a lot of stats for Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Like,
I gotta get back to that. I really want to get back to doing that, but I just don't have the room on the channel right now for everything else I want
Final
to do
Fantasy?
too. No, Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem. Okay.
I never finished it.
Because no one ever told you what to do.
Yeah, I just decided
There's
to do my own thing.
I also
No,
so-
both.
I also
I'm
thought about
just
trying
doing
to do the Dark Souls tabletop. Then look at the stats for that. I'm just like, yeah, no, because like the smallest thing changes all the stats.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed this podcast, I hope you did.
Make sure you like, comment.
Did you just end it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like, make sure you like, comment. No! And I thought you just hit stop.
All right. Have a great day. I'm Vaughn.
Infernostradamus. That's not me. That's Vaughn.
That's
I am
Stefan.
Stefan.
I'm Vaughn. That's
I'm
Dylan.
Dylan.
And this has been Dead Island Campaign.
Dead Rising.
Dead
Island Giving.
Rising.